What is the market outlook for trading activities ending today for the week?
Yeah, I would say it was a missed market, and also it surpassed investors' expectation. Going with the mantra that sell in May and come back in October. I told investors earlier that the month of May varies depending on what the environment that is unfolding, or things unfolding within the period. If you look at mature market, most of them are going for summer. You know that is why they are selling off, because it now become a mantra all over the world that, sell in May and come back in October. But the good thing is that our market has defied sell in May for many years, and we can also see that the trend also has started that this year it's possible that we're going to defy it again. Why? Because investors' confidence is pointing that the incoming government has something different from what we've seen in the past government, because investment perception is very, very important. Now that perception is what they are seeing. Can see the way people are taking position in the market now. See volume coming out, we say that confidence already is building up. And don't forget that also this is the season of what? Of dividend payment. That is providing liquidity for what? For many shareholders to go back, the core ones to go back to what? To position in the market, either in the stock they pay the dividend or another stock that have value. For that, we are seeing activity in the market has improved, while others are thinking, let's sit at the difference and see what will be the outcome of election 2023, outcome of the presidential. But now they are, they are all regretting. Why? Because the market have turned another way to create wealth for design investors that took the bold step to enter the market and are making money. But I believe that as this government is coming again, like you just mentioned that MPCs ahead.
Yeah.
I think investors should also play with caution, because we want to see the outcome of the MPC. But what really baffled me this evening is around towards market closing, really at 2:30. I saw the market change within that last few trading hours. That is it that they're having information or feel from what's going to happen at the MPC meeting? Because if you see how Zenith Bank and other banks move from their price they're trading low to higher, it tells you that something has come out from here. For me, that's why I say invest in the market is perception, insight, and sentiment that drive price. For that, don't forget that next week we know where we're going. And after the week, we're having also the bigger one, which is the inauguration. For me, investors should just cruise, take profit, and watch to see the outcome.
All right, Charles. So you heard Ambrose always cautious about the outlook of the market, and he made mention about perception, insight, and also giving us some fundamentals concerning how market is going to play out also in the coming weeks as regards to MPC meeting and also the forthcoming inauguration. So Frank, let me ask, Charles, let me ask you this question. What is your projection of market for the remaining part of this month? We have less than 2 weeks for the month of May to come to an end. What is your projection? Do you see the market performing beyond expectation as this month comes to an end?
Okay, yes, I think I will agree with Ambrose there, because he has not started mentioning the figures. But I think from what they have said, yes, looking at the fundamentals, yes, our market has really defiled, that May and October story is talking about that, and that's true. But looking at what happened this week, yes, I was particularly not surprised, because we saw Monday the market was up, Tuesday up, Wednesday up, and of course yesterday, in fact, it was obvious while I was trading that the market was going to close in the negative, because as at after 11 it was already negative 0.88. But for today again, it was obvious that it was going to close positive, and we saw it happen. So, like he said, the volume that we're able to see in the market is also very encouraging. Yes, perception is key. It is obvious, we have been saying it before, that the incoming government, the head of that incoming government, the president-elect, brokers have come to see, or market players have come to see, that he is a market-friendly person. And it is obvious, whether it is the same party, we're going to see a lot of changes. A lot of changes from the outgoing administration to this incoming administration. So, yes, again, I also agree with Ambrose, because that is what really happened. Earning seasons, we saw a lot of companies sending their numbers to the market, and investors were smiling to the bank. So most investors now want to position themselves and looking at the current situation. Yes, inflation rate is high, but you will see that investors are also not looking at that so much. They just want to position themselves for companies that their product and services are what people use on a daily basis, because they believe that if you say inflation is over 20% and you're not doing anything, then you are worse off. But if you say inflation is 22.22% and you are getting a return that is maybe not close to that, but you have done something. So it was a mixed market, and I see that the month of May is also going to close in the positive. Yes, NPC is coming next week. For me, I will say the members of that NPC, they are going to look at the inflation rate, and their style has always been hawkish. That is increasing the MPR route to meet up with inflation. But we have seen that has not been an effective strategy in trying to combat inflation. So what I would say is, I would just beg them, they should just leave all the parameters unchanged and let the new administration with their own economic team begin to hit the ground running in trying to harmonize fiscal and monetary policy, and let us see what to play out.